Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be unboxing a Happy Endings box, and this is a quarterly subscription box for romance novels. So I'm excited. This is the spring box and I haven't seen what's in here yet, so let's take a look together. It is a bit heavy, so it does come with more than one book. So the first one we have here is by Robin Covington. It's from the USA best-selling author, and this book is called Third. The second book we have is also from a USA Today best-selling author, Tia Lewis, and this is Twist of Fate. Next up we have Stolen Futures. Ooh. And some stuff fell out of that one. Let's see, it is Stolen Futures by Empress Chang. This is book 1, so I'm guessing this is part of a series. Wow, there's a lot of books in here. I'm really excited for this. This one's called It All Began with a Note, book 1 of the Accidentally in Love set by H.M. Chandler. Oh wow. No wonder it was so heavy. That's quite a lot of books. And this one is by Eden Reina, and it is Driven by Fire, book 1. Ooh. What else is in here? This looks, well, it's a mug, but there's something else in it. So let's see. Ooh, I love this. This says one spicy novel at a time. These are actually some of my favorites. I love to have these with coffee in the morning. And there's also Twinings peppermint tea. And what is this? More Empress Chang. I think this is a pin. Okay. So we have this. And in here there's also We Love Your Smile. And this is a Happy Endings necklace. Ooh, there's more. This is a talisman. This is Georgian handcrafted Caucasian walnut. So let's see. This is meant to help you keep your pages open. So when you open your book, it's meant to help you hold it open. So it's not like trying to, it's actually, that's really cool. I've been reading books all my life and I didn't know these existed. Okay. So you have a Happy Endings bookmark. You have, what is this? A book release that's coming out for Reese Spencer. And in here is, wow. This is really a lot for a subscription box. You have one spicy novel at a time. What is this? A pillowcase. It's a pillowcase. Yeah, it is. See, here's the zipper. So it is a, I like that. I have to stick a pillow in this. Okay, so we have that. And I believe that is it. So let's get down to it. So let's see what these books are about. And I'm going to go in order because the books are already mixed up. So this one is Driven by Fire. And let's see, okay, so we are going to get into these books. So one thing you need to know about these books is that they are autographed by the authors. So if any of them become really famous, it's quite a good deal. You could sell these on eBay later on. So let's dive in. So Driven by Fire was inspired by the 2016 wildfires that forced the evacuation of the city of Fort McMurray in Alberta. So we are just going to get a sneak peek in here and what it says on page 107. I'm pathetic, I whispered under my breath. My short walk to the motel is occupied with thoughts on how I can start a conversation with Dee that won't have her screaming at me before I've taken a breath. Should I be bold and come clean about how stupid I was with Brandon? Should I be snide and tell her that he was taking things too seriously? Maybe I could just blame Ryan. That would be the easiest excuse. All my planning is for naught when Brandon walks out of the office as I approach it. What are you doing here? I barked. I wished my thoughts would stay in my head where they belong. He ignores my impolite question. It's another perfect example of his assuredness under stress and my lack of it. It's like he has a degree in being cool under pressure. I could ask you the same thing. His smoldering eyes are really asking if I came looking for him. I need a little distance so I can explain myself, but for some reason I lean into him rather than pull away. I'm not here for you. I put an end to his presumption. I came to see Danielle. A smile tugs at the corner of his mouth, even though I try hard not to smile back. My brain forces me to. No problem, Roadrunner. If you change your mind, I'm in room 104, he says and walks away. Ooh. Ooh. Twist of Fate. What's in this one? I have no idea which book I'm reading tonight. Chapter 15. Daisy, you're pregnant. Damn. I really got... Oh man, I'm spoiling all these books for myself. Sly's... You're pregnant. Sly's navy eyes are wide as she surveys me from the bed in our old bedroom at Aunt Regina's B&B. Yes, my voice is quiet. I'm sitting in the yellow chair I loved, the one Scout helped me move all over this house. I ache for him. It's his? Yes. Phew. She swings her feet off the bed and stands. I need a drink. You want something? Ginger ale? Please. My morning sickness has subsided, but my stomach still churns. I'm convinced it's the stress. She jogs down the stairs and my eyes drift to the oversized flowers on the wallpaper. They look like they're moving towards me, and I wonder if I could fall into them and disappear. I miss him so badly. I want him here so much, but I know that's impossible. Why? I guess you gotta read it to find out. This one's turd. Oh, man. Let's do this. Peter and I both looked at each other, then caught the shocked expression of the paramedic. My partner inched forward, close enough to slip one end of the handcuffs over one of her wrists without even batting an eyelash. Davina gasped, her eyes wide and focused on the silver metal hanging from her wrist. Peter took the open end and closed it over the railing on the stretcher. This is just what I have to do, Mrs. Marsden. You just told me that you killed... Damn, girl. Just told me that you killed Evie Stoller. So this is what I have to do. She looks up at him. Then her gaze shifted between my face and Pete's, silent tears spilling over onto her cheeks. Her voice was surprisingly clear when spoke, but it was small, almost a whisper. Am I under arrest? Yes, he nodded. His smile kind but firm. Yes, you're under arrest for the murder of Evie Stoller. She was silent during the recitation of her Miranda rights, casually sipping her coffee as the crowd around us churned like white water rapids. This lady's crazy. Okay. Stolen Futures. Empress Shang. Oof. Let's get into this. I feel like I don't want to go so far, like deep into the juicy stuff yet. Okay, let's go here. Okay, 20 minutes later, I got out the brown and gold shower and pulled on a robe from off the countertop and dug through my backpack looking for my lotion. Oh, it's me. I'm always looking for my lotion. Grunting as I stood straight from finding it, I jumped at the sight of Christoph in the mirror standing behind me. Jesus! Before I could finish, he spun me around to face him and lifted me onto the sink counter and closed his lips over mine. His kiss came in hot and angry like our first kiss. His tongue pushed its way past my lips and swooped in uninvited. My tongue met his despite the invasion and twirled around his before sliding into his mouth. The taste of champagne and vodka greeted me, and he sighed in relief, relaxing into me. His hands held onto my lips, still on the counter, while my own had been pressed against his chest. Oh yeah, it's hot and steamy in here. Okay, I think this is the last one that I haven't read yet. Ooh, I'm already into this. The scent of barbecue and something else delicious wafted up the side of the building, tempting my senses. Despite the very personal astronomy lesson I was getting, my stomach protested a lack of food and growled quite loudly. I'm hungry. You? Thankfully, Jones growled louder, starving. He dressed in a nice pair of shorts and a simple tee that bore an image of Kiss. Big fan, I pointed to the logo. Not at all. Erwin dragged me to their concert. I figured it was something I needed to see. Before, I can't. His voice trailed off. My heart was breaking for the guy. So many things to try and commit to memory, so later in life you could recall it with amazing clarity and detail. It was a shame how many people took their sight for granted. Aww. Aww. It all began with a note. That sounds sad. What happened? Okay, I'm not gonna skip. Okay, so some really good books this month. Like I said, it is a quarterly subscription, so you get them each season. Winter, spring, fall, summer. I totally skipped summer. Right now they have a promotion going. It's Mom30 gets you 30% off your subscription. So that's actually a really good deal. So I'll leave the link down below. Like and subscribe for more. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and let's get into some steamy bucks.